everyone. I think things that I suffered from the past come back and sometimes bother me and haunt me. And it's hard to navigate through stuff. When I give Sava her meds, she drools now. Yesterday and today, when I gave her medicine, Sava drools during me giving her medicine. That's a great question, Bonnie. Is she okay? There she is. There she is, that pretty Sava. She's all right. I give her medicine, Bonnie, and she drools out the side. I don't know. It's not a good sign, I can tell you that, Bonnie. During medicine, now I was taught, if my memory serves me, there's this wonderful friend and sister I have, Hannelore, and she said that when Sava starts drooling, say hi, Lynn. Say hi, Lynn. Hi, Bonnie. I don't know if you guys can see her. So, well, Hannelore said when she starts drooling, it's time for me to take her to the vet. But she's just doing it so far during medicine time. But just the fact that she started drooling is not a good sight. I left food out for her. She didn't eat it all last night, throughout the night. She didn't even really sleep with me last night. And that gets to me when my cat doesn't sleep with me. Like, I gotta tell you guys, it's wearing on me. My lover, Tyler, how are you, sweetheart? It's so great to see you. Good morning. I probably look how I feel, really rough around the edges. I wish you lived close by, my lover. I'd be like, come by and join me for breakfast so I can have company. That's why I'm always here with you guys, to be honest with you. It's so I can have company. I know that the Holy Spirit is my companion, and He is more than enough. It's me that's in the wrong at this point, you know. Like, maybe I don't rely on Him enough. Maybe because I don't feel His heavy presence enough, I don't turn to Him as often as I should. They say cats go off to themselves when it's time. Yeah, well, you want to see where she sleeps? And as far as her litter box, on the way for me to show you where she sleeps, we'll take a look at her litter box. It dwindled down. Well, she was going poo-poo, but yesterday she didn't eat that much. Hang on a second. Let me shake it a minute. Yeah, Lynn. That's it. Usually she has all of this wet. You see there's only a little bit stuck to the side. Usually there's a big wide spot wet, and she's got a little couple other things. It dwindled down, Lynn. My bed, dog's bed. Yeah, my bed, dog's bed, cat bed. Right on top of my wires. Right there. Last night I got her to sleep with me a little bit. I felt her jump up, and then she goes and she lays in this cubby hole, and she'll jump down and then get out. I should have put her cubby hole here, but I was scared that maybe I'd bop her in the head. Aw, Bonnie and Lynn and Tyler love you, Sava. Well, don't you worry, I'll give her love for 4 counts over. One for each of you and one for myself. And we love you too, Keeper. Yeah, so here's my little precious girl. My sweetie pies. You want some breakfast? I will get you whatever you want. I'm tired. Good. I'll scratch your little tuchus since you like that so much. All right. Does she still use the litter box? Today, not so much. All the other days, yelling. I'm tired. Bonnie, I don't want to think about losing Sava. I don't think about that. I just think about bringing her back to health. But I'm also not stupid either. I'm not going to let my cat suffer. Just to keep me happy? Absolutely not. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't really know what to do with myself. I still don't do my food stamps, the work I have to do. I still didn't send out my thank yous to you and everybody else. I want to, but I mainly have been doing dishes and like cooking for my cat and chasing her around to eat all day. Even at night, I wake up in the middle of the night and like I have a heaviness that's hanging on me, and I don't like the nightmares. I had dreams last night. They're gonna come true, and I can't even remember what they were, and they're gonna come true. I just pray that nothing in them is bad. There were people from Turkey in my dreams last night. I don't think I know anybody from Turkey. Back in my 20s, yeah, I used to know a bunch of people from Turkey, but not now. And I can't really remember them. I'm tired. I'm very stressed, and I'm losing my cat. I'm never getting pets again. Never. Never. I don't think my heart can handle it, to be honest with you. Like, another reason not to date somebody is because my heart can't handle a breakup. Go ask Greta. What was it in 2021 when I left the musician dude? No, that was 2020. For like 2 weeks, I cried over him. Like, I can't take those sorts of breakups. Now I can't stand them. I wonder what I was thinking back then to begin with, but I can't take it. My heart is not that strong. It's been through a lot over the past 47 years. My cigarette smoking, I do good and then I bottom out. Quit and go back. I'm not even thinking about the smoking anymore because I can't get a handle on it. Where's my broken cigarette? I usually fix these and put them back together. I'm trying to unlock the door. I'm not doing it on purpose. All right. So I got to cut up food for Sava to eat. She ate the daylights out of the bacon yesterday. I couldn't chop that bacon fast enough for that cat, and she just ate it up. Ooh, maybe I'll start her with the bacon this morning since she liked it so much. But she's not getting a well-balanced diet if I'm just feeding her bacon and chicken and cheese. You know, a kitty needs more than that. Figured temporarily it would be okay, you know, so long as I'm getting her eating. And now she doesn't even want to do that. She didn't eat anything through the night. I don't know how I'm doing, Bonnie. I don't know how I'm doing. Pretty bad. Good, better than I have in the past with situations, but still bad. I'm still upset about Reggie and Heidi and all of them and Jeffrey. That stuff really seriously still upsets me. I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to think about it anymore. I'm done with those people. I ain't going back. I'm done. There's nothing to fight for anyway. What, an online friendship? I got enough online people. No offense. But, you know, all that stuff with Heidi, Reggie, and Jeffrey, I'm done. I'm just so done with it. I don't want to think about it or feel it anymore. But when situations like this happen, and I'm at the tip breaking point of stress, yes, all of that stuff is going to come rushing back because it's all unresolved. Yes, I forgive them and I forgive myself, which takes control of the situation. But the only time I'll see an apology for these people ripping me and my social system and my support system apart is on Judgment Day when God humbles them. But for now, they're trotting around like their shit don't stink. Doing it to other people like they did it to me. That's what chops my lips. No, it's not a joint, it's a broken cigarette. For new viewers, just in case. Oh, I love you, Bonnie. I love you, Bonnie. I love you a lot, Bonnie. I do. I'm very close to you, Bonnie. All of my parts are close to you. I get to go back up and chop food. Good morning, Brian. Yep, there are tons of bad. I'm stealing that comment. That's a brilliant comment. Yep, there are tons of bad children in this crib called Earth. Santa Claus is going to have fun next year because there's even more bad kids than there were the year before. Good morning. We're all awake. I'm still so mad that Family Guy stole your name. I'm going to have to write to them, Brian. I am. Like, you stole Brian's name. You better give him revenue and royalties every time you use that name, Brian, whether written or spoken. I'll make you rich. If I don't trip over cords beforehand. White meat or dark meat? I don't even know what I got in here. I I better start eating leftovers before they go bad. I think I'm going to bring some of my leftovers to my neighbors, like that pot roast. I got way too much of it. Way too much of it. All right. I don't think I have washed my hands as much as I have since Sava's been sick. So what are you guys up to today? Me, I'm doing nothing but taking care of the cat. Maybe drink a few pints of beer, throw a party. I'm kidding. That's another thing I got to tell you guys. I have a very checkered background. If you can imagine that. I know I look all innocent now. But back a decade or two ago, I wasn't such a good person. Wow, that is fascinating, Brian. That's like, that's okay. So, Family Guy, and that's a famous show too. So, Family Guy to you is like that, what's it called? Stranger Things. At the very first episode on Stranger Things, my jaw was on the floor. I think the first two episodes of Stranger Things. And I watched the rest of the series, and it was good, but I didn't pick up the second series or anything like that. But in the very first episode or two of Stranger Things, the two daughters, Holly and Nancy. My name's Holly Nancy. And then number 11 herself, well, shocks. That got me too, because this seal was on the 11th photo on the roll. It was the 11th picture on the photo roll. Oh boy, that series hit the super soldier community like a tsunami. Every woman was like, "I'm number 11. That series was written about me. I'm number 11." So you could see the generations above me of the MK Ultras being affected by that series. So by the time it was my turn to comment, I'm like, yeah, I'm in agreement with you guys. They stole that from us. But see, it also demonstrates how this mind control programming, there is a method to their madness. And we have been programmed with the same storylines, the same things. So from one generation down to the next, down to the next, down to the next, the mind control and the programming is all the same. That's why it fits all of us like a glove, because we've all been programmed the same, if that makes sense. You guys didn't see that, did you? Make sure you don't turn your coffee cup around backwards and then drink. Like I did. I drank from that end and not that end. All right, Sava, Ava, my pretty girl. What can I do to make her eat? What can I do to make her feel better? I figured at least if I could stop the cancer, just stop it, I could bring her back to weight and get a few more months out of her. Like she's a wind-up fucking doll, right? I've had my cat for 13 years, and she found me. So geez, guys, if you were a stray animal and I found you, I'd bring you home and take care of you as well. All of you are going to be running outside to the street. I'm stray, Holly, I'm stray. That's okay. I'm on my way to come get you. I will bring you home and take care of you. And I will. I'm having trouble chopping this morning. Okay, Sava Ava, we're going to get you food that you like. Oh, yes, we are, as soon as I chop it up. Tiny and itty bitty. I've been giving her the dark meat because I thought the dark meat would be fattier and juicier for her, and she might gain weight better with the dark meat as opposed to the white meat. But I give her a little bit of both. Now she's got bacon, and I got to grind up the pot roast. This is what I'm doing right now. This is her chicken, and I got to grate it real tiny and small so she can eat it. She can't have dry food. I know, Sava Ava, it takes me a while to chop it. I'm sorry. My fingers, I swear I don't have any extra skin on my fingers. It's been shaving it all off. I wish I had, like, thimbles. You know what thimbles are? That would be perfect because then I can hold it in my hand and just, I'd be done real quick. Thimbles are what people who sew use so the needles don't pierce through their finger while they're sewing. Just in case you guys don't know what thimbles are. I'm sure Brian does and Bonnie does and Lynn does, but Tyler, you're kind of young. If you're still here, Tyler, I'm busting your chops, my love. But, yeah, you ever see the new generation kids try to use a rotary phone? Or better yet, wash dishes when they've only been exposed to a dishwasher? That's funny. I remember my grandmother sitting me down at the sewing machine and going, Holly, I'm going to teach you how to sew. And she did. I sewed seams, hemlines, buttons, zippers. She had me making like pillows. I know they're just pillows. But she'd get a pattern, and I would cut the pattern out. I'd stitch the pattern together, and then I'd get the cotton, and I'd push it into the little animal pattern. And I'd make stuffed up animals. I'd make little clothes for my Barbie dolls and for my baby dolls. You know the baby dolls, the dolls, the bigger ones they carry. And then I'd crochet them blankets, knit them blankets. My grandmother taught me so much, and I wish I still retain that information. My grandmother grew up on a farm. She was a farmer's daughter. Her and her brothers and sisters were all farmers' kids. So they knew how to farm. That woman could take any kind of seed and make it sprout and grow. Man, if I had my grandmother's talents, I'd have this whole yard here as a garden. But I kid you not, that woman would take a seed of any kind and she could get it to sprout, grow, and just amazing woman. Very talented woman. Talented with anything that she touched. I always thought my grandmother was talented, you know. Geez, my grandmother raised everybody in the family. Frankie, Johnny, me. Not Mary, though. My cousin Mary likes to say grandma raised her. No, she didn't. Mary only lived in the state of New Jersey for 6 months when she was a little girl. I don't know who Mary had babysitting her out in Texas, but it wasn't my grandmother. But my grandmother was a wonderful woman. Like when my great uncle, her brother, when all of her brothers and sisters got sick, I kid you not, my grandmother went and cooked them. Like my uncle had diabetes, so she would cook every meal and dessert without sugar, specifically to his diet. Make him apple pies without sugar so he could eat it. My grandmother ran around taking care of all the family members. That was my grandmother. I know, Sava, you really want this, and I really want you to have it too right now. But my grandmother took care of everybody in the family. She did. All right, right, Sava, I'm going to give you what I got right now. Yeah, I can hear you. Yes, let's give you what I got. Give you the melatonin. Well, if not right now, I'll give it to you later. Oh, look at this, Sava Ava. Fresh chopped dark meat. You didn't want the white meat last night. Okay, come here, sweet pea. Give me your honey bunnies, my little fluff ball. Eat. Eat a lot. She's eating. Can you see her? Dark meat is harder to do this with than white meat, I noticed. Like to grate it. Probably because it's all in small, itty-bitty pieces. How's Bill doing? I gotta catch his show. He changed the name of his channel. I used to like watching the Bill show. I still do. Because he'll sit there, he has a beer in his hand, and he just BS's and laughs and has a good time. Yeah, my wife's asleep. She's asleep. I'm out of her hair. Let me talk to you guys. I remember being in Maryland watching him go, daydreaming about being back in New Jersey so that when I did watch the Bill show, if I wanted to have a can of beer along with him while watching him, I would be able to. I wasn't allowed to do anything in Maryland unless I asked permission. May I use a maxi pad today, or is it only tampon day? I know you don't get your period, but would you prefer me to wear tampons or maxi pads? I kid you not, living with that Christian couple, it was just like that. They tried to tell me everything I could and couldn't do, right down to a maxi pad and Tampax tampon. Oh, you can't smoke cigarettes. We like cigars better, so you're going to smoke them. You can't vape because we don't like it. I don't care what you like and what you don't like. I don't care what you would do or not do. That's you. You call yourself a follower to Jesus, but you're done up on false doctrine. I don't get that. I personally don't think that you're a follower to Jesus if you're done up on false doctrine or man's traditions. You call yourself a follower to Jesus. I don't. Hey, Sava, I got more for you. Don't be running off yet, little kitty. I had a dream about Pigeon Forge, Tennessee last night. I hated living in Tennessee. You guys ever been to Pigeon Forge where Dolly Parton is? Yeah, more MK Ultra. She's MK Ultra. Burt Reynolds, epitome of MK Ultra. Look at all the surgeries they've had. They've mutilated themselves. Can you imagine what they look like in the spirit after having mutilated themselves to look better for TV? In the spirit, their bodies are mangled, literally mangled looking. So if they had, their nose filed down and then an implant put in, well, when they die, their nose is going to look like how the surgeons made it. Like in the spirit to God, their bone structure changes. Like Michael Jackson, he went through all of those surgeries. In the spirit to how he looks like to God, he looks like his normal body, but it's all cut up. It's all cut up and tethered in the spirit. That's like, for example, Michael Jackson, he got all those surgeries. He even said his nose was falling apart. Okay, well, when God looks down at us and we've gotten all those surgeries, we look to God like a mangled mess. We look to God like we did on the surgery table for the plastic surgeon. You know, he files down your cheekbones, your nose bone, maybe puts in implants, stuff like that. Well, God sees like our filed down noses and cheekbones. He doesn't see us with the implants in. So we look mangled to God when we do that to our bodies. Now, if you have cancer or something like that and your body had to change because you had to go through surgery, I'm not talking about that. You had to go through surgery to spare your life. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these Hollywood actors and actresses, even in the music industry, who go for all of this plastic surgery just to make them get a part. God sees them in his eyes mangled. They've changed around what he created. I can't imagine that he's pleased with us when we do stuff like that. And then get up on a big movie screen or on TV, show our, surgical improvements, and then try to get other people to have surgical improvements. Sava. I got more for you. A whole bunch more. I gotta get kratom. Sava, Ava. Where you at, pretty kitty? Where'd you go? Okay. I lost my kitty. Oh. She's on the windowsill. Here, so keep her. Alright. Hey, Luna, good morning. To Angry Patriot. Good, that's what I thought. I was like, who's this Angry Patriot? Another angry person? I'm going to fit right in. And then I saw it was Bill. And then I knew I'd fit right in. That's a good title, The Angry Patriot. I'm damn angry too. Alright. So let me get her melatonin ready. I thought I cracked a dish. Thank heavens I bought it at the dollar store, so no great loss there. And I can go buy its cousin for another $1. Okay, man, get your straws ready. We're gonna do a line. Not. Oh, I can't use that. She only gets 1 milligram, and that's 3. That should be 1. And that should be 2. That should be 3. Which one am I going to give her? She only gets 1 of those. I gotta get her the dandelion root, but if she's drooling when I feed her stuff, that's not gonna work. Because she'll just spit up the dandelion juice. Like she does her pain pills. Sava, you want some more food? Got melatonin in it. You hungry, pretty kitties? I give you more. Oh. Yeah, you want some more? I'll just leave it right there. She's looking at it, but she's not quite sure she wants it. And then I will give myself about an hour this morning now. And then I can come back and chop up bacon, chop up pot roast, and hopefully get some of my chores done today. I won't be falling down any rabbit holes with research or studies. I won't be tuned into my ministries unless it's Dan Badondi or Brian Melvin. I catch KJ only for the news, not for his religious perspective, because we disagree. But KJ makes getting the news so simple. I love him. He's awesome. I just don't go for the rapture stuff. But otherwise, I don't really listen to anybody else because I can't. It triggers me. It gets my brain spun out in directions that I don't want it spun out on, or thinking about things I shouldn't be thinking about that are a waste of time. So yeah, I'm definitely more selective about who and what I listen to than ever before, especially being in tribulation. I don't want the wrong voice yipping in my ears. Oh, Amanda, I'll look for it on Instagram. Thank you. She drools when I give her medicine. Yesterday and today she drooled, and it wasn't the medicine coming out, it was drool coming out. Like bubbly saliva drool. It stopped. Now it's just giving it to her during medicine. But when she starts drooling outside of that, then it's time. Everything hurts. I've had cats, but honestly, Amanda, this is the first one that was mine to take care of. Cats are difficult. They don't show you any pain. I mean, at least dogs are a little bit easier, but cats are tough. They really are. They hide their pain so well. They hide everything so well. Thank you, Amanda. Yes, we both have each other. The Three Musketeers. Cat, dog, and human. I mean, my cat's more like a dog. I come in the house and she's waiting for me because they love us and are more worried about us. Yeah, that and they're made differently too. Oh, but my cat's awesome, man. She really is. She'd always come up and headbutt me, and if she wanted something, she would not only headbutt me once, but just keep headbutting me and headbutting me until I would get up. I kid you not, headbutt me. Or if I tried to roll over and hide from the cat, right, hide my face, go on my stomach, stop it, I don't want to hear you barking. What she'd do is she'd stand on my back. Just stand on my back. It's like, go lay down, Sava, or Keeper, stop it. She'd be standing on my back, just standing there trying to wake me up. And no offense, it's kind of painful with those little paws digging into your back. If she wanted me up, she got me up. Oh yeah, this cat had me wrapped around her paw. Headbutt me or stand on my back, she would get me up. And then, I don't know what it was with this cat. I think she just did it on purpose, but she'd hop up on the bed just when it was about time for me to wake up. And she'd either, like, if I sleep like this, she'd sleep, like, right here on my legs, or if I slept straight on my back like this, she'd still sleep on my legs. But anyway, I kid you not, this cat, she would jump up on the bed and either sit by my legs somewhere, or she'd get right up close to my torso. And then, and only then, would she start cleaning herself. So I'd be trying to sleep, and there's this little 12-pound cat butted up against me, licking herself. And she'd look over and then like herself. I kid you not, that bed would be like, Holly, you're not going to sleep. You're not going back to sleep. You're waking up. Yeah, she's got a personality all herself. Your dog starts eating when you lay down. To fist bump, I will. I'll try that with her. Chloe. That's an awesome name, Chloe. Come on, man. All right, come on, man. I'm trying to sleep. You just had to wait till now, right? They're like, yes, we felt you relax, and this was the time to pipe up. I don't know what today's going to hold. I guess it's going to be just like another day like yesterday. Fist bump the head like Finding Nemo. She's an awesome cat. She really is. She's got a personality that sticks out, this cat. Like when people would come visit me, even my godmother, I kid you not, when people came to visit me, they'd walk through my house and be like, save up. They'd call for my cat. They'd want to see the cat more than the dog. It's just because of her personality. Funny. Like everything this cat does is just comical. Like, you can see she's got like a distinctive evil grin. You can tell she's my cat, definitely. She's the character. But brush off the shoulder, right? I gotta remember that, Amanda. I get so upset. All right, well, it's 6:45, guys. You know what that means, right? No tuning into ministries. Yay! Ooh, we should do Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse. What is the magic word for today, guys? To rub a tiger. Really, Bonnie? I'd be scared. I'd be like, that tiger is one big cat I don't want head-butting me. Hey, Shy Miner, how are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. On that note, negative. Okay, we'll do the word negative. All right, so when anybody says the word negative, wherever I am, I will stop whatever I'm doing, put down anything that I have in my hands, and I will start screaming. Whenever I hear negative, okay? It's the magic word for today. I better hope I don't have to go to the store today and that happens, because I kid you not, I will strike up a live stream and say, somebody said the magic word. Negative. But wait, I got to do it while running around in circles, okay? Because then it's funny. Oh, and you know I will too. Stop it. Stop it. I don't need her going into a barking fit. Okay, dark joke. No, that's funny, Amanda. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I'll do it too. Don't think I won't. All right, don't anybody say negative today. If you did that, I'd say I don't know. Don't worry. Don't worry, Bonnie. My grandmother would have said the same thing. I don't know her. Stop. Oh, go lay down and stop. She gets too excited. You crack yourself up. Me too. I'm going to have to WALK this one. Who also likes her butt rubbed. I kid you not. Every time my animals want to get pet, they come up and they give me their butt. I'm like, go get a boyfriend. Oh, I'm just your master. My job functions are limited here. Oh, stop. I keep telling her, you cannot growl for rubs. You cannot growl for treaties. It's not supposed to work like that. You're supposed to do tricks. You can't growl to get something nice in return. But Narf. Narf. Uh-oh, she's looking at me. Okay, this means I get 2 more minutes with you before she gets back up and starts on me again. My ribs hurt. Why? Hang on. It's probably fibromyalgia. 135 pounds? Oh my God, Amanda. You're a master over a human, over a bull. She's like 75 pounds, very overweight, because I spoil her. 135 pounds? 6 foot standing up. And no. Oh my God, Amanda, now I feel stupid. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I did catch it then. It's an English Mastiff. Okay. I was like, is she cracking a joke and I'm not catching it? Wow, that's a big dog. That's a big dog. There's a lady that walks her dog in the park. That thing is black and white. It's not a Dalmatian. 5'2" and a dog. Wow. Amanda, that's great home protection for you. But I kid you not, this lady, I don't know, I'm 5'6". She might be a little bit shorter than me. But she's got this dog, I kid you not. It's like up to her waist high. She's got to be a little bit shorter than me. But this dog, she's got it by the leash. The head's kind of like at her elbow length. And she's walking this dog along. And it's like, lady, if that dog sees something it wants and it takes off, you're going with it. You're not stopping it. Like, how do you have spikes on the bottom of your feet, right, that you dig in the ground with, that you walk this dog with? Please tell me you have spikes on the bottom of your shoes so when this dog takes off, you can dig in your heels somehow and stop it. Like, oh my gosh. And check on the chickens. Oh, I wish I had chickens. I'll see you later. Have a beautiful day, Luna. I love you, sweetheart. But no, I don't. Wow. Have a great day, Luna. Have a blessed day, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, Luna, I think it was you, Luna. I got your email. I was looking through it and everything. Hope I'm not confusing things. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm trying to keep IDs and names together here. So, on that note, yeah, I gotta walk my brown-eyed girl. Oh, have a great day, Luna. Oh my gosh, Amanda, I can't wait to look it up. I will. I will. I think what I'm gonna do first is take care of Keeper. Walk her a little bit and then I don't know. Be productive today. I feel like antisocial almost. All right, guys, I think I'm going to get going. I've been here for an hour. Oh, and David, he rocks. I love him, man. You guys told me to go to Home Cheapo, my boots tour, but you said I can get duct tape and put it over this because my boots are funky. I don't want to get rid of my funky boots. I'm never going to find a pair like this. And they were in Walmart, too. But I want to keep my boots. With this new administration, I wish to keep my boots. So I'm going to get duct tape, waterproof duct tape. And boy, you guys will be like, Well, we can identify Holly by her boots. We might not recognize her face because her hair's all knotted up and knotted up. It's a gnat's nest, a bird's nest. But you'll be able to recognize me by my boots. Oh, geez, now I better start dodging houses, right? Because I'm the Wicked Witch of the East. So somebody's going to be throwing houses because they want my boots. Oh, this is not going to be fun. I'm going to be dodging houses today. All for my Dr. Seuss boots. They're styling though, right? I'm going to be dodging houses today. Great. Better than dodging ex-boyfriends. Okay, better than dodging ex-boyfriends. No, but I do want to keep these boots. I do love them. I like them a lot. And if I can fix the seam in them, well, then they're good as new. 5.5. Oh my gosh. I'm like Bigfoot compared to you. I'm 8.5. And if it's a boot, an actual boot, like these are boots, then it's a 9. But I'm 8.5 typically. 5.5. Oh my God, you're tiny, Amanda. You know what? I would have an English Mastiff too because nobody's going to mess with you with a dog that big. Great home protection. Everybody's scared of my dog and they're like, oh, I bet that, if you got into trouble, she'd protect you. No, she wouldn't. She'd be running faster than me to get away, okay? No, what I'd like to do is get a Doberman Pinscher, to be honest with you. I really want a Doberman Pinscher. I've wanted one since the year 2020. Those dogs, great protective dogs. People take one look at me with a Doberman Pinscher and go, oh yeah, we like Holly. She's a nice girl. It'll change their tune real quick. Wow. Wow, Amanda. Pit bulls are great. I had a brindle pit. That thing was so smart. So smart. I trained that thing. Oh my God. That thing was only about 2 months old, and I had it trained to run, jump, hop like a froggy, play hide and go seek. It knew how to stay, it knew how to shake. That dog was the smartest dog I've ever had. Well, next to Keeper. Keeper is really intelligent, but pit bulls are great. You got to raise them right. It's just like any dog. You want to raise them right. But pit bulls are what known as English babysitters. Pit bulls are really great with kids. Oh, she has a pit face. I love pit bulls. I see pit bulls. I'm like, oh my God, I just want to run up and hug you and kiss you and love you. And you can't just run up to a dog and do that. But I like pits a lot. But yeah, I plan on getting a Doberman Pinscher. Like a leopard color. Oh my God, that must be so pretty, Amanda. Yeah, my neighbors heard I wanted a Doberman Pinscher, and I was like, why? Why do you have a problem with that? Is it because you won't be able to hide in bushes and jump out at me if I've got a Doberman Pinscher? Good idea. I need a Doberman Pinscher. It can protect me and keep her in Sava. The gang stalkers, it wasn't the neighbors, it was the gang stalkers that had a problem with it. I was like, what, I get a Doberman? That means you can't stalk me, harass me, and threaten me because the dog will just chew you up like a biscuit. Good, maybe you shouldn't be gang stalking me, doxing me, threatening me, and chasing me around the neighborhood. maybe it shouldn't take me a Doberman Pinscher for you to have common sense not to do that to the gang stalkers and doxers. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I'm going to try to be productive this morning. I'd like to take a shower before 10 a.m., get out of my clothes. I'd also like to do some laundry today, but I'm not inclined to leave Sava alone. I can always just wash the clothes, and once they're done in the dryer, throw them in the bag and bring them home and fold them. I could do that. That would save me time. Common sense and talk soon on. Yes, a lot of people out there are without common sense. Take a look at the gang stalkers and doxers. They're pieces of garbage. If you think that the Holy Spirit is dwelling in those people, you're sadly mistaken. Okay, people that are Holy Spirit filled and led, they have a conscience. They're governed by Abba, and they would just not do such a thing to dox, gang stalk, threaten, harass, chase around the neighborhood. We just wouldn't do that. Now, if you're not Holy Spirit filled and led, well, then you're up to your own agenda, and now we know why you do what you do. Just take a look at Jeffrey and Reggie. Holy Spirit filled and led. They're not. Now, they might have gifts or they might have God knows what, but that doesn't mean that they are blessed and baptized in the Holy Spirit, and that it doesn't mean that they're doing God's work just because they're saved and just because they told you so. So be very careful of those people. Group hug. I love you, Brian. Okay, 169 altars. Come on. We've got a group hug with Brian. Brian's like, wait, 169 hollies. I gotta go brush my teeth. I love you guys very much. I love you guys. Group hug. You better be careful, Brian, because I might give you a group hug and never, ever let go. I'll see you soon. Ready to go potty, honey?